Morning YouTubers, it's Derek Moore, Hensting Alpacas, here again over at my land over in Otterbourne, Eastleigh in the UK for my foreign visitors. Just fed the alpacas. We're still a bit muddy here, although we have had 2 sunny days this week, which is incredible. Sorry about that noise, the plane going over behind me, might catch it, but the clouds are so low I doubt it. We're just by Southampton Airport, so that's why we we're on the flight path. The planes come along here. Nice to see in the summer all the different types. So what we're going to talk about today is alpaca for sale. Why would people want to buy alpacas and keep them as a business? Well, I'll try and keep this as short as possible because I know we can all ramble on. So the average price of an alpaca in the UK at the moment is for a pregnant female is about £2,500. Now I have sold females, pregnant females, with superior genetics and fleeces for up to £6,500 each. So, you know, and money has exchanged hands up in the 20s and 30,000s for the stud males. So there is a lot of money to be made if you get it right. Now you can't just pick up an alpaca, mate it, and fingers crossed you're going to pop one out which is going to be a stud and have fantastic fleece and fantastic genetics. It doesn't work. I've tried it for 10 years, I've been trying. It doesn't work. You do have to put your hand in the pocket and buy the best. It's quite simple as that. You buy an animal that's got great conformation. Conformation is the shape of that animal. You want a nice straight back, nice straight legs, beautiful round bottom, and a nice bit of meat on the bone. Good size, so that's the conformation. And when we take them in the show rings, we actually get about 40% marks for the conformation of the animal. And then we look at their teeth, of course. Their teeth must be nicely aligned and sit nicely on the palate, because alpacas have only got teeth on the bottom and a hard pad on the top. Okay, so they need to sit nicely. And these are the genetics that they're going to pass on to their offspring if you make them to a good quality stud male. Next thing is the fleece. So that fleece is hypoallergenic. It's there's no lanolin, I've told you before, and it's finer than cashmere. So that's the product, the fibre of the gods. And it's the fleece really that we're looking at when we want to breed these animals. We want the finest fleece we can get. Now we can get finesse down to about 13 microns here in the UK, which is incredible. But you also want the crimp. And you want the density as well, which is really difficult to get. If you're getting a fine fibre, you normally lose out on the density. And so that's what we are looking for in our prime breeding animals. So if you've got that in your male and you've got that in your female, don't get me wrong, you can improve a female's genetics by putting a good quality stud across her, but it will take years. So if you want an instant success, you've got to put your hand in the pocket, like I say. Good quality female, good quality male, and you're not guaranteed, but you're about 70–80% chance of getting a cracking animal out of there. And once you start taking them to the show rings and they start winning, their price and value goes up. And that's what it's all about. It's showing the animals, getting the judges to fall in love with them and pick out the quality of your animal. And then once you get that rosette, that accolade, people start coming to your farm and wanting to buy your animals. There we are, alpaca for sale. That's what it's all about. Talk to you again soon, guys. Have a nice week. Ta-da.